How you guys doing? This is Jason with Tuna Tech. I came with another video, and this one's a little different again. I did an unboxing of this item, and this today is my quick update and review of the Wyze watch. Okay guys, so just a quick update here. So this is the watch. Went over this earlier. It's got a nice sport band, which would be nice for, you know, physical activity. It resists water. It won't, you won't get damaged. It's pretty rugged. It's got the 47 millimeter version. There is a 44 millimeter version, but at the time of this, I don't think it was available, or it was still out of stock. And I got early access to this item, so they're now available. A lot of people have ordered them. People have them in hand. But I figured I'd give you my 2 cents on this watch. So quick there on the back, as you can see there, it says Wyze Watch 47. It's got, this is your charging ports right here, and it's got your sensors there for heart rate and the oxygen in your blood. Okay, so as you can see, also it's got a quick release, so you can change the bands. They do sell some on their site. And just a side note, it also comes with the charging, and as you can see how it only goes on one way, so it won't lock on that way. That way it locks right on. Pretty simple, not as easy as the Apple or Samsung watch, but it seems like every company is getting into the wearable business. And I want to preference this quick review by saying one thing and one thing only. Temper your expectations. This watch is only $19.99. So it's going to be, you know, it's going to be missing a ton of features that Samsung watches have, Apple watches have, Fitbit / Google, whatever you want to call them. Even some Wear OS watches, if people actually still have those watches. So some things I like about it is, number one, the price. $19.99, you cannot beat the price. Number two, battery life. Now, again, it doesn't run Wear OS, it doesn't run Apple Watch software, it doesn't use any Tizen like Samsung. It does a real-time OS, or RTOS, which is very lightweight, takes little power to run, and it's great for battery life. A lot of companies use this kind of an OS. Amazfit, the new TicWatch GTH or THG, whatever the new one they just released, is very similar. So that's good too. The battery life, again, for this OS is very light. So just a quick tour here. This is one of the faces. To change the face, you hold, and then you're allowed to save 2 on the actual watch at one time. I'll just click on that one, change it real quick. But when you log into the Wyze app, and I'll pull it up, hopefully we won't have any issues with connecting. But as you can see, it syncs. When you open the watch, it syncs. Now it says sync failed, but it's actually connected at 56%, so I'm not really sure why it says that. And then again, it syncs again. And you have it shows here 56% battery life. It has all the information about your device, firmware, and then if you go up here, if you go down here, you can set notifications for apps and all other apps you have on your phone. I don't know if you guys can see all that. You got a stretch reminder, which basically gives you an update. Hey, when you're sitting too long, get up and move. Activity goal, you can set as many steps as you want. Right now, mine's 10,250. And it will give you a little, good job if you meet that. Do not disturb mode. Basically, you click that. It won't bother you during sleep or during meetings. Raise to wake. Now, there is no always on display. Go figure. But raise to wake, this is interesting. At first, I thought this was kind of a pain in the butt. But if you think about it, I have it set to 6 a.m. and starting at 6 a.m. and ending at 10 p.m. So when I go to bed, it does not rise to wake at 10 o'clock. Well, I go to bed earlier than 10. I'm an old man. But after 10 p.m., it won't accidentally wake up while I'm sleeping if you sleep with your watch. With a battery life of average of 7 to 9 days, I would imagine most people are going to want this so that they can monitor sleep, and knowing that it's not going to accidentally do anything while you're sleeping is kind of nice. Wearing wrist, obviously what wrist you wear it on. I'm right-handed, so I wear it on my left. Running in background, that keeps the Wyze app open so you can get notifications. And then weather tells about your current location. And just a side note, the reason why it's saying sync fail is probably because I have my Wi-Fi and mobile data turned off for this review. So that's a quick overview of the settings. You click on data, it tells you how many steps you've walked at this time, how many calories, and then the last time you've checked your oxygen and heart rate. Sleep, for some reason, I've noticed that it takes, for some reason, and we're watching reviews on the OnePlus watch, very similar. Nothing shows up. It's nothing in here about my sleep, and it did a sync. But when you go on the watch and you swipe over and you go to sleep, it shows my sleep from last night and tells you all this. So I'm not sure why it's not showing up in the app. That might be some issue. Again, this is an early access device, and it did have one firmware update. The last thing about this software I like to introduce is just your body type, birth year, height, your weight. Now I've got it does integrate with Google Fit. It does, if you have the Wyze scale, it'll pull information from that, which I do have, but I just don't use that often. So that's just a quick overview, and these are just some other things from my Wyze app. But going back to the watch, you open it up here, and this face shows and I forgot to show you guys my faces here, what you can do. So, like I said, you can only leave 2 faces at a time on the watch. And then you can technically choose from a bunch of different ones within their app. So if you see here, you've got digital pointers, you've got simple, diamonds, I know it's hard to see on the screen here, guys. You got starry, you got numberals, the color bar, numberals duo, cyber, color, electronic, and then you can actually upload photos. So there is no way to customize at this point. Where they open that up to third party, I don't know. I guess you have to wait and see. So going back to the watch, I picked just a basic watch. Just deals with my steps, my calories, and my heart rate, date and time. Scrolling this way takes you to your data. So your steps, calories. Going this way opens up. Now, this does not have 30 plus, 100 plus workouts. You basically have one, that's run. You tap on that, 3, 2, 1, and it starts counting down, okay? I honestly don't want to do that, so I stop it, and we're good. So that's one downside to this. You only track your running as a workout, and there's no built-in GPS. So if you guys want to track your runs, this is not the watch for you unless you use it in conjunction with a phone with you. It calculates distance by your steps, which isn't very accurate. So you've got that. This is your data, your steps and all that. Swipe that from that way to go back to your previous menu. There's your blood oxygen. I'll see if it will do anything here. It may not work. I just kind of slapped in mice, but there you go. It says 98%, and you can redo it. Heart rate, same kind of thing. You got a little animation here. It should come up with, there you go, and there's your heart rate. Besides that, you've got your sleep, like we've talked about. You got alarms. You got timers. Shortcuts, this is kind of significant if you have a Wyze customer. You can, in the app, you can set up shortcuts to, like, hey, tap this. When you open it, you can tap a button, turn your lights on, or unlock your door, or set certain moods in smart home items. So it's kind of interesting. I haven't used it, but either way. Then you have your weather, and then it gives you the rest of the week. And then you have settings, which there isn't a whole lot in settings. You can change your wallpaper, heart rate, brightness, do not disturb. So that's that. Scrolling up gives you your battery life, your screen brightness, your do not disturb mode, and then that will call your phone if you lost your phone. Sometimes these swipes don't always work. swiping down from the top is your notification. So what I like is battery life's good. It gives you notifications. It calculates your steps pretty accurately. I noticed it's between 100 and 200 off my Samsung. It does your heart rate and your blood oxygen, whether that's accurate or not. You know, I'm no fitness buff, but I do work out a lot. I am a runner, but I do not run with this because I require GPS, so I use my Samsung watch for that. Things I don't like. Remember, $19.99 for this watch, okay? No GPS. There's only one button interaction. There's no speaker, no microphone, no assistant button, which is kind of strange because their Wyze band, the previous version of this, which was really small, had Alexa built in, but this one does not. And it doesn't track a whole lot of your exercises. I would like to have, where I only run, it'd be nice to have that. In addition, automatically detect when you're working out. You know, my Samsung and my Apple Watch, when I would walk or run, it would automatically say, hey, are you running? And it would start tracking. This one does not do that. Again, this watch is only $19.99, and I'll be honest with you, I like the watch. It's got a metal casing. It seemed well built. It's waterproof. I shower with it on. I sleep with it on. And, you know, while most watches have those features, the price of a Samsung or an Apple Watch is exorbitant. So a lot of times I will not want to take that in the shower with me or sleep with it. 9 days battery life, which is the max. I have yet to reach that. The max I've got was about 7. As you can see, this is about 50% after about 3.5, 4 days. So this is the Wyze watch, 47 millimeters. The screen's vibrant. Battery life is great. It's $19.99. It gives you your basic notifications and step counts. If that's all you're looking for, this is the watch for you. If you require more detailed health tracking with the app, more workouts, more accuracy, you know, you get what you pay for. With that being said, I recommend this watch as a basic notification system. There's no replies within notifications, within messages, but it's nice to know when someone's calling or someone's leaving you a voicemail. Again, this is the Wyze watch, 47, $19.99. Go check it out. I'll leave a link to the product in the description. Like this video. It will catch you next time. Thanks.